I've been experiencing migraine headaches for over 9 years. They got to where they would just put me in the bed. Sometimes it was just for a day, or sometimes for 2 or 3 days. I've had some that's last 3 or 4 or 5 days. And I've taken almost all the prescriptions that are out there for migraines, and those that are for other things but are used to treat migraines, I've also taken those too. I also used alternative therapies such as acupuncture, physical therapy. I took Botox for over 4 years, and it got to the point when it was time for my next injections that I was back having a migraine. It wouldn't even last the whole 3 months. So looking for something of a more permanent nature, I found out about the Migraine Relief Center and Dr. Khorsandi, and did a little research and went on the website and heard the testimonies and read about the procedures, and I decided to make an appointment. My husband and I drove in on a Tuesday. We had an appointment with Dr. Khorsandi. I explained to him at the time that I always had my headaches behind my left eye, and that some days it was so bad that I felt like if I just took my eye out the socket that they would just stop. He isolated exactly, he came around and touched exactly where the pain was that I was experiencing. We talked, he made my husband very comfortable. My husband usually leaves a medical appointment with me going, okay, now what's going to happen? But with Dr. Khorsandi, he explained everything to where my husband knew exactly what was going to take place. I jokingly said that day, I want to have surgery today, and his staff went above and beyond to ensure that I could get in and have surgery the next day. We had drove from out of state. It was a 5-hour drive, and I would have drove back, but I really appreciated the time that they took to make sure that I could get in to have the procedure the next day. It's 4 months almost, and I have not had one single headache. I don't know how to act. For the first 3 or 4 weeks, I sat here waiting for a headache, and I never had one. It was a strange feeling. Today, I can't even tell you probably how bad it hurt because I've been feeling so good. I also was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I had the generalized pain throughout my body. Since I have had my surgery, I have not had any pain anywhere in my body. I get up in the mornings and I walk 1.5 miles, which I hadn't done in over 2 years. I enjoy my grandkids. I go outside and I garden. My life has just dramatically changed. And at one point, I was taking 11 pills in the morning just to get through the pain and to make sure I wouldn't have a headache. And if I felt one coming on, then I'd take another pill. And today, I take 3 pills for other issues that I have, and a vitamin, and that's it. That's all I take. And it's wonderful. My life has totally turned around. I am so thankful for Dr. Khorsandi and his staff at the Migraine Relief Centers. They are wonderful. They make you feel like you're part of them, like it's one family. I left out of recovery with no pain, nothing, and still have not experienced any. My life's wonderful. Some days I sit here and go, what was it like before? It's been 4 months and I've been doing everything I wanted to do. My husband agrees this was the best thing I ever did, and he is not one for any kind of surgery. But like he said, if we would have done this a few years ago, I'd have been having a great life all this time. So I owe a lot, my new life, to Dr. Khorsandi and his staff at the Migraine Relief Centers. They are number one. I tell everybody I meet about them now. First person I hear says they have a migraine, I hurry up and give them the information because it's life-changing.